Hey guys, it was good. Triple J boxing. So, a lot of people hating on Shakur Stevenson lately, and I kind of don't agree with it. And it's not because I'm a Shakur fan or anything. I'm not I'm not really I'm not like a huge fan of his style, right? Like, I'm not like crazy about him or anything, but I don't I'm kind of more, I appreciate his skills, but so it's not like I'm a super fan here. So that it's like, so I'm not being biased is what I'm trying to say. But because I think the hate on it is just, I think it's a little too much. It could be because he's a cocky kid. Maybe he rubs people the wrong way, so that's why they're gonna hate on you. Or it could be, in my opinion, the most likely uh, reason why he gets hated on is probably because the Devin fans or the Tank fans, right? They want to shit on the other guy because they're a Tank fan, because they're a Haney fan, right? And that's why. That's pretty much it. It's like, whose side are you on? Are you on Haney, Team Haney? Are you Team Shakur? Are you Team Tank? So I think most of the people that are probably hating on him, and I mean, like, it's okay to criticize his performance, but I mean, like, really hate on him, like just talking nonsense. Those are probably Haney and Tank fans, I would say. I realized, does Shakur have a nickname? I don't think he has a nickname, does he? Um, yeah, I don't know. I can't remember him having a nickname. On BoxRec, I don't see one. Yeah, because I don't recall the announcers giving him nickname. So that's something. Maybe he could use a nickname. But yeah, so he just fought De Los Santos, and it was a boring fight. Let's be honest. I thought though that Stevenson won because he controlled the fight still. He won the fight just with one arm, with his jab, pretty much. He landed, I think, some right hook power shots, but not enough to really get you excited. Clearly the man looked hurt to me, because he wasn't throwing his left hand, his power hand, at all. Let's be honest. He never really threw. I can't him recall really throwing it at all. So, but a lot of people are obviously going to say, no, he wasn't hurt. He's just scared of power punchers. That's the narrative now. He's scared of power punchers. But it's just funny how boxing works, because people just shit on you right away. Um, but when we go to his record, guys, did we forget that he not only did he knock down Oscar Valdez, when Valdez was undefeated at the time, he was 30-0, and I would say Oscar Valdez, he is definitely a power puncher. His knockout percentage is 75%. He has 23 knockouts out of 31 wins, and we all know the knockout of Miguel Berchelt was devastating, and Shakur fought him after that fight. So how can you say that Shakur's afraid of power guys and he's gonna look boring and he's gonna run away like he did against Edwin De Los Santos every time he faces a power puncher? Because that wasn't the case against Oscar Valdez. So I don't know why people think that way. I think he was just because Stevenson was hurt and he couldn't use his left hand really. And he just didn't really want to make excuses, but that's the gist of it. A lot of people are saying that his left hand was hurt. But anyway, guys, let me know what you guys think about the situation. Like I said, Shakur dealt with power punchers in the past. Like, Oscar Valdez was an undefeated boxer puncher that devastatingly knocked out Berchelt to knockout of the year. And then Stevenson took on him and he dismantled him, knocked him down, beat him up. So why wasn't he afraid of that guy's power? But he's afraid of Edwin De Los Santos' power? I think that's ridiculous. And if you look at who is the bigger name And who has fought the better opponents at the time? Was it Oscar Valdez or was it Edwin De Los Santos? Who is the more proven power puncher against the higher opposition? Now, I would say it was Oscar Valdez because that win over Burchelt was a very good knockout win. I don't see anyone on Edwin De Los Santos' record that he's knocked out of the level of like a Burchelt. So, yeah, guys. Like I said, going back to it, I think it's more just the Haney and Tank fans just hating on Stevenson right now. And like I said, there's a lot of just fans in general are criticizing him, which is justified to criticize. It was a boring fight that we all were falling asleep to, I know, but he did control it. He won the fight with his jab, his right hand, and just using his good distance with his legs. His legs and his footwork. He has very powerful footwork that he can dart in and out very quickly, Stevenson. And that's good to have for sure. He just wasn't putting the punches together that night because I think, like I said, I think he was hurt. His left hand was hurt. But everyone will forget about this when his next fight, right? Because if he comes back, and like I said, he comes back healthy like he should, and he faces whoever it is, another top guy in the top 10. There's a list of names there. Obviously, we would want him to fight a Tank or a Lomachenko, or Devin Haney's out of the picture now because he moved up, but Cepeda, maybe Frank Martin comes to the table again, I don't know. Isaac Cruz, George Kambosos. There's a bunch of guys that we could put Shakur in with that I think if he comes back and he has a very good performance again, like he's been consistent with, he's had a lot of good performances. It's just, you have one like performance like this and you write the guy off completely. Like, I don't think that's right. Now, like, the fact that the fight was boring, I think that's why like the average fan will criticize him, which I agree with. But it's just funny how the same Devin Haney fans are criticizing this. It was funny because if Devin Haney did the same exact performance, they would be saying that he outboxed him. They would. The Devin Haney fans would not be shitting on Devin Haney, and we all know it. It's just whose side are you on? What gang are you with? That's all when it comes to this kind of stuff. But yes, he didn't look his best that night. We all know that. And I think he comes back. He faces one of those guys I just mentioned in the top 10 or someone else in the top 10 who we know. And he dismantles them like he usually does. We'll be forgetting about this night. And the haters are still going to hate. And they're going to say, oh, Tank will knock him out. Or they're going to say Devin Haney will outbox him. But I still favor Shakur to beat those guys. But I still want to see the fight because we won't know until they fight. But yeah, it's just, I find it funny how when Devin does it, it's not boring, but when he does it now, it's boring. Come on now. And I know, like, Shakur didn't really throw that much at all. And I know there's been Devin fights where Devin's thrown way more, but what I'm saying consistently, I've seen more exciting fights from Shakur than I've seen from Devin. Let's be honest, in my opinion. From what I've seen, Shakur possesses some knockout power. I feel like Devin doesn't have that. Devin, he has good attributes. He's strong. He's got a good jab. Knows how to control the range decently. But we've seen against Lomachenko, he's not invincible about controlling that range because Lomachenko pretty much was landing a lot of shots on him, which I did not expect. So, but I think Shakur is the best out of the three, but we won't know until they fight. Just wait until his next fight, guys. If he has another performance like this, then I will start agreeing with a lot of the shit talk that's being said. But until then, like, you can't throw away his accomplishments from this one performance that he still won the fight, clearly. He won the fight with one arm. Like, what did Edwin De Los Santos do? If Shakur didn't throw much, what did Edwin? Edwin didn't throw anything there. He didn't land anything. So, I'll bring up one more point. It's just like if this was Floyd Mayweather doing it, everyone would accept it. Oh, he's so good, Floyd Mayweather. Look how he controlled the distance and won when he had an injured hand. Or when Tank does it and he had the injured hand against, like, was it Mario Barrios or Isaac Cruz? Oh, he did it with one hand. So it's acceptable for him to struggle there. But when Shakur's not hurt, though, that's an excuse, and he can't have a bad performance. Come on, get out of here. Haters gonna hate. Shakur, he's still that guy. But like I said, if he has another performance like this, then it will be concerning for sure. Because I really do think he was just hurt in this fight. But if he does it again, then I'll start to question what's going on here. But I'm not going to throw away all his other performances that he's had against Jermell Herring when he knocked him out. And Oscar Valdez and all those performances. I'm not going to throw those out the window because this one performance, he still won the fight. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think about it. Thanks for watching.